Here are 3 simple ways you can make coins in Madden 24. Now, Social family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. In this one, we're going to be going over some simple coin methods which you can use whether you're low on coins or have a ton. And as we get started, I just want to say I appreciate you for rocking with the videos. I feel like I got the best job on the planet right now. Football season is back, so we're feeling good, boys. Now, method number 1 is a very simple low budget coin making method. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our sets. We're going to filter it down by the program, aka right here, and we're going to scroll on down until we get to this pack right here, the 81 overall, aka player exchange. Now, as you guys can see, to complete this pack, you got to put in 79 to 80 overall players. Of course, we're going to be targeting 79s, and we're going to look to find 79s at a price of about like 4,000 coins. And to be honest, boys, although it takes a little bit of filtering, there's usually not going to be much competition at all when it comes to sniping 79 overall players. So what we're going to do is we're going to filter it down by the program core set, the quality 75 to 79, and then there's some very specific positions I like to look for. Now, some of those positions include wide receiver, running back, defensive tackle, right end, as well as a left tackle. So we'll take a look at some of those positions right here. You guys can really filter it down by any of them, but to me, I think those are probably going to be your best options. And then once you filter it down by a position, you kind of got to scroll through these filters until you start to see 79 overall players. Obviously, they're not going to show up right at the top right here. They might. If they do, you buy them, but they're usually going to kind of be located in this area. And if you find a 79 overall player selling for about like 4,000 coins or less, you buy the card. We don't see one right here on this filter, but don't worry, we got a lot of other stuff to look at. So yeah, we can also go down by wide receiver. Again, just scrolling down until we see 79s. Hopefully I don't miss one. If I miss one, you guys are going to be clowning me down below in the comment section. But again, all you do is scroll until you see 79 overall players. Do I see one on this filter? I don't. So clearly this method is off to a very slow start. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. And as you can see right here, Tyre's Heart at 4K, we'll take it. And I will say it is taking a little bit longer to find our snipes. I'll try and find a few more off camera, then we'll bang these sets out. So there we go. Let's say you're buying at around like 4,000 coins per player. That's going to mean you're spending 12,000 coins on this set. Now, of course, you can actually get this done for cheaper if you find it like 3K or 2K, which will sometimes happen. People post their gold cards for a very cheap price really often. So sometimes you'll find those really good deals. If you don't though, and you just get like the worst possible scenario and you end up finding it 4K every single time, that means you're spending 12,000 coins. And all these 81 overall players right now, they're all selling for about like 15K. You can really pick any of them. I'll pick Gronk right here. Let's hope we can sell them all for maybe 16 or 17, but if we only sell them for 15, I'll take it. It's a little bit of profit, nothing crazy though. And yeah, just a quick tip, when you're selling off your cards, put them up for the most expensive of their recent sales. So I see that Gronk sold for 17K. He also sold for 13 and 14, but we're going to put him up for 17 because he sold for that price, and we can basically expect the same thing will happen with us. Okay, method number 2, we're going to stay in the AKA sets right here, and we're going to complete the 85 overall player exchange. As you guys can see, to do this set, you got to pick up 8 81 overall AKA cards, and wink wink, you can use the last method I showed you to get these players at about like 12,000 coins per. As we know, we were doing that set, we were getting 81s, and we were spending about like 12K per set. And honestly, if you can go to the auction block and buy these cards at about like 12K as well, that's a really good deal. 12 times 8, let's do that math so you guys can see. Now that's going to give you an answer of 96,000 coins, and I'm not going to lie, you can find these cards up for way less than 12K. Let me show you my bids right here just so you guys can see. So as you guys can see, I was finding them for 9K, I was finding them for 10K. You can find these players at a very solid deal. Now let's see if we can do that. Okay, so we'll filter it down by the program, aka the quality 80 to 81, and we're going to either be looking at Rob Gronkowski or we're looking at Patrick Peterson. To be honest, those are probably your 2 best bets when it comes to finding deals. So you either filter it down by corner or you filter it down by tight end. I do not know why I put in running back there. Now, once you're on these filters, it really just takes a little bit of patience to try and find these cards at the right price. They'll pop up relatively infrequently. I was having a lot more success right here on the Patrick Peterson filter. I'll probably just go down by Pat Pete, filter it down by like Steelers as well, just to make sure we're seeing the cheapest cards, and then you can simply refresh here and try and find these cards at about like 12 to 10K, or if you want to, you can just build these players and build them for 12K. Now, once you have your players and you've spent about like 100,000 coins on this set, again, that's about like a 12K average, maybe a little bit more than that, then you're going to complete the set and you're going to pick Rob Gronkowski, because last I checked, that card was selling for about like 130K. So you turn 100K into 130, complete the pack right here, open it up, and then select Rob Gronkowski. Again, this pack is going to give you the option of every 85 overall in this game. So you can, of course, pick LT, you can pick Devontae Smith if you wanted to, and if you're watching this video a little bit later on, it's probably worth it to pick one whatever the newest AKA player is. As you can see, Rob Gronkowski actually sold for 176k as well as 150k not too long ago. I'll try and put him up for like 148. We'll see if he sells at that price point. And again, that is 100k into 148k. If you want to, you can either just buy the 81s on the auction block, which is very easy to do, or you can go through and complete the sets for the 81s. And then again, that ties in with the last method. You can either complete the sets and sell the cards and make like 3k of profit per, or you can complete the sets 8 times and then just put those players in this set and make about like 50k of profit. That's up to you. Although I will say it does take a little bit of sniping. You will have to snipe about like 30 players, about 30 79s if you want to turn into one Gronk. All right, now moving on to method number 3. I just want to say we got Monday Night Football today, boys. And you know what that means. I'm making some picks over on Underdog Fantasy. Here are some of the wins I had yesterday. We ended up winning about $200 worth of picks, although I will say I definitely lost some as well, but was definitely up overall in the day about $80 to $90. So we'll take it. And if you guys want to check out the place where I am making those picks, it's called Underdog Fantasy. I will leave the link to the app down below in the description. Be sure to use the promo code SWIFT as you are signing up. Of course, there is Monday Night Football on later tonight. I'll be tweeting out my picks over on Twitter, hoping to win some more cash. There might be another special line for Monday Night Football, so stay on the lookout. And I believe if you're a new sign up and you sign up today, there will be a special line for you. I believe Aaron Rodgers' line is 0.5 passing yards, although I will say that is just for new users, so I don't have access to that. But if you're new to the app and you want to get the Aaron Rodgers line, if you sign up now and use my promo code SWIFT, you will see that for Monday Night Football and you can make some picks. All right, moving on to method number 3, boys. We're going to take a look at the Campus Hero Master Sets because this method has really been printing coins, I would say, for the past little while, although I will say it's a little bit more difficult to do it right now just because of the fact that there's a little bit less opportunity for finding snipes. Now, as you can see, to do this set, you got to put in some 84 to 85 overall players, 5 of them to be exact, and then you get a Campus Hero Fantasy Pack. Also, boys, side note, a lot of people were asking me, Swift, the Bo Jackson set's gone, Swift, the Sean Taylor set's gone, and they actually just changed it to this pack right here. It's now called the 88 overall Campus Hero Fantasy Pack, so you do this set, and then you can get Bo, you can get Sean, whoever you want. And right now, those cards are selling for about like 340,000 coins, so what we're going to look to do in the video, as you can see, there's a Patrick Peterson up for 12k right there. That's perfect for the last method I was showing you, but like I was saying, we're going to try and get the set done for about like 275k. Now, in order to accomplish that, that's going to mean we're going to have to snipe our cards at under 60,000 coins. That can be a little bit difficult, although I will say it is certainly doable. So filter it down by the quality 84 to 85, and you're going to go down by really just some different programs in here. I would say Legends, I would say Headliners. Those are probably going to be your best bet. As you can see on the first refresh right here, do we find anyone up for cheap? We're going to see a card up for 58k. You know what? I'll take it. Anything less than 60k, I will take, because if you buy all your players at exactly 60,000 coins, that means to spend 300k on this set. So if you're finding it less than that, that means you're going to be spending under 300k when this set gets completed. Let's say we spend like 290k and then we sell one of the players off for 340k. That's going to be about like 15 to 20,000 coins of profit after tax. Now, of course, you don't just need to use the legend filter. You can take a look at the core set filter. You can also take a look at the headliner filter. I would say those are probably going to be your best bets right here. Let's filter it down by strong, safety, and corner. See if there's maybe any snipes right here. I would say that legends, though, is typically going to be your best bet, but if you want to check other stuff, you most certainly can, and you never know. Maybe you find a deal up for like 50k. We don't, though. Now, again, we'll also take a quick look at headliners, a quick gander at the headliner filter right here. We see a card up for 50,000 coins. That is why you got to check on these other filters sometimes. Like I was saying, if you find a great deal, that brings down your cost per by so much. And again, that's why I wasn't being picky and I was still buying cards at 58k, because when you find them for 50 like this, that brings down your total cost of the set by so much. We find 2 at 50,000 coins. That is awesome. That guarantees we make a ton of profit. And then once you've gone through and picked up your players, I would just quickly recommend that you go on over to the auction block, filter it down by the Campus Hero filter, and then just be sure you know who the most expensive 88s are. You want to make sure you're picking the most expensive player. These prices definitely change. Sometimes it's Bo Jackson, sometimes it's Sean Taylor. It's probably going to be one of those 2 cards. As you can see right now, it looks like it is going to be Bo Jackson. He's up for like 330k. Mind you, though, maybe we go Sean T. I'm not sure. We can really pick either of them. Either way, though, the cards are selling for a similar price. Sometimes you will find, though, that one of the cards sells for like 350k and the other one is maybe at 330. If that's the case, of course, you want to select the more expensive one. As boys, just look at this. Just look at this. I'm going back onto the filters right here just to try and find some more snipes. Another one for 53k. I saw Kadarius Toney up for like 40k a second ago. Man, there is so much value right now on the headliner filter. I don't know what's going on, but cards are getting posted posted up like every second. I have no clue why. Regardless though, I'm getting too excited. Let's complete this set right here. Let's make a nice bit of coin value. I would say we're probably going to end up making about 30 to 40,000 coins when we do this. I would say my total spend on this set, boys, is about like maybe 270k, and we're going to sell the card off for 330, which will be pretty solid after tax. Let's take Sean Taylor. They're both really good though, and they'll both sell for like 330k. Sean T right here though, we'll put him up at about like 330k. As you guys can see, wow, we actually recently sold for less than that. Maybe we put him up for like 329k. Either way though, we found our players at such a solid deal that we're going to make a nice bit of profit here. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, be sure to scroll down and leave a like. It is the best way to support me as a creator. And if you want to check out Underdog Fantasy, boys, there are more picks to be made tonight. There's an Aaron Rodgers special if you sign up now, and if you use code SWIFT, you get some bonus money over there. So check it out. It's all linked down below in the description. I'm hoping we win some more picks. And again, if you want to follow my picks for tonight's game, I will tweet them on Twitter. That is linked in the description as well. Appreciate y'all a ton for the support, and I'm out. Peace.